Yeah, soldier.
Set for a start. Happy to
Feel,
have you
nigga.
with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And just shutting him off there. And he'll be tackled just shy of
These niggas don't even want to fall.
Now Hundley. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time worked great for a solid gain.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground.
We don't play, Deuce.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. On the punt, 7-yard return, and the Bears take over. Okay, looking to put a drive together.
52. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
Here's Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line.
Ready?
Now Lawrence to throw. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big yellow, lining. Set.
They'll try the left side. It's Fleming. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
Ready, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a play to take
all
note
good.
of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Carson is not going to advance for
Carson.
He stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go was no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal.
60 rounds. 60 rounds. Set, go.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. Touchdown, Bears! From 3 yards out. And the Bears are on the board here first in the season opener. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym.
Good drive, fellas.
Now we get to turn it all loose.
The Bears
Good
send
fucking
the kicking
drive.
team out there, and they will send this one away.
Good fucking drive, fellas.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Browns drive about to get started. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Throwing, Hundley. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Now a handoff up the middle. Church. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's into space past the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 43 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level.
Yes, John, we hear you.
Down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Yeah, what over 2?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Sorry.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they get set to start.
The way she dropped them off was so bogus.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here in 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Okay, break. Shot. 17. Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fleming. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
25-yard line.
Down. 10 black. Ready.
On first down, Fleming. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Check, hut.
They'll try the left side. It's Fleming. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Set.
Now Lawrence. Pass complete to Loveland. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line.
It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Ready.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Quick as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Hut.
They'll try the left side. Fleming. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here.
Yeah, man.
Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Close. Hut.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Touchdown! Preston Loveland from 3 yards out. And the Bears take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bears 14, Browns 7. Harrison Beavis.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Yeah, he tall. He taller than anybody.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. Church. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Man, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And caught up. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
It's either that or no catch.
And now before the ball changes,
so no catch, nigga.
Just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They go play action here on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Nobody was out there.
Caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're going to be shy about throwing that football. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Browns' 42-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Now Lawrence. He finds his man complete. That's Pearson. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He finds his man complete. That's Fleming. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Lawrence. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Come on, Lovely.
Drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Check, set, ready.
They run it with Carson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
That's a gain of 3.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Ready. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and
Oh,
goal
nice
at
job
the
there putting the ball
1-yard
right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Bears 21, Browns 14. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Kick that ball, nigga. Kick that ball. Kick that ball.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 35-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Fleming trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, check, pink. Hut.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fleming. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on, set. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Lawrence. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Harrison Beavis on for the field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
I missed. Oh, dude.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one?
Can't leave points on the board.
Swing and bang that one through.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And the Browns first down.
They'll run on first down. Church. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, Ross, from the get.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. Another completion there, and we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it? Not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. He'll look to throw. Kidder here, it's complete. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear.
Big Bass hurt.
We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Okay,
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7.
Go.
Hands it off out of the gun.
I can't get up that block.
For the 1st and goal, he couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good job there defensively to push them back on first down. I'm not sure if this is 4-down territory or not because they can kick the field goal and get it back within a score. But you know that's not what they're thinking right now. A field goal has to be their last option.
Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Set, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Fleming. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3.
They clogging that middle up, boy.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. He finds his man, complete. That's Fleming. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinating. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So
Yeah,
it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back to throw again. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears will add to their 4th quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback.
That's what we needed, fellas.
Able to further that
We needed to get in the end zone.
pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Browns drive about to get started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Had no command that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Oh, no, he lost the football. But I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down.
The 13-yard line.
Back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch,
that's a pick.
And gain any yardage.
That's a pick.
You have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Come on.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
He was open.
A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
Yeah, he made the play.
And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about
that was my bad
They
defense.
get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They hold me. They tried to hold me. They tried to hold me at the end of the game.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect
Yeah,
a
it
lot of pressure
was.
here. They
It
can't afford to let them
was. It
continue to get
was.
first downs and eat away at the clock.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him.
Oh, my God.
4th down now coming up. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. A strong run. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
And brought down.
We finna lose this game.
The 10 to the 7. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's come on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Ready.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Go. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here it is, 4th and inches.
Let's go now.
On the keeper, it's Hundley. Trying to wedge his way in there, no signal. I don't think he got there, he didn't.
Should have kicked the field goal, nigga. You should have tied it up. We're in the OT.
Their 3 timeouts, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
You got to get out of here, though.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
That's a first.
And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 3rd down, it's Fleming. There he goes again. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
And the Bears first down.
Well,
Let's go!
A great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as
I'm mad at mine.
And this is just game 1 of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway.
He sure did. And you got a big quarterback, too. Picked him up and threw him on his motherfucking head. No picks. This is my first injury, and I don't know how many years, bro. That's my first injury. I don't know in how many years, bro. It don't matter. He got out with he got out with no mistakes, so he did good. Bear said, "Stop playing with us." Fuck. West. Tired of me whooping on them, dog. Motherfuckers tired of me winning the Super Bowl. It be like that. Mm. Getting my money's worth. Getting my money's worth. Man, we play. We play because we like it. I could lose too every game. I still want to play as long as it's moving and I'm team building. I'm going to play regardless as long as we moving forward. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Avatar is good, John. The boulder. I was like, oh, they got the boulder in this bitch. Man, he wanted it, dog. A hell of a play. X Factor, strong safe. I used it that too, Juice. I knew what he was going on. I was like, he finna try to touch push. No, nigga. Tried to touch push me, dog. He wasn't having it. We weren't having it. My quarterback did his job. He only had 115 rushing yards, bro. Man. Man. I ain't like that, Juice.